Hello children, Sai Ram. So children, today we will see part 7 of from chapter number 8 fractions. That is the last part from this chapter number 8 fractions. And today we will see some word problems from chapter number 8 fractions. So children, whenever we have to solve a word problem, there are certain steps. If you will follow those steps, it will be very easy. It will be easier to find the answers, to find the solutions. So what are these steps? Let's see. So step number one is find the information given in the problem. You should read the question carefully. You have to find out what information is being given in the given word problem. Okay. Then in step number 2, we will read and understand what do I need to find out. We will again read and try to understand what we have to find out in a given question, in a given word problem. Then step number 3 is decide the operation to be used. Now what is operation here, children? Operation means to get the answer, what you will be doing, whether you will be doing addition or subtraction or multiplication or division. To get the answer, that you have to decide. And how you will be able to decide? When you will read the question, when you will understand the question carefully. So then in the step 3, you will decide which operation to be used, whether it is addition, subtraction, division or multiplication. And step number 4, finally you will solve the problem. Okay, so these are some steps. If you will follow these steps, it will be easier, it will be very easy to get the answer of a word problem. So based on that, we will start exercise 8.5. So exercise 8.5, question number 1 is there are 24 pencils. There are 24 pencils in a box. 1/8 of them are sharp. How many pencils are not sharp? So first we will read this question. We will understand what information has been given. Okay. So again let's read it. There are 24 pencils in a box. 1/8 of them are sharp. How many pencils are not sharp? So first we will write what is been given, what information is been given. It has been already given there are 24 pencils. So total pencils, the number of total pencils is 24. That we will write, which has been given. Then 1/8 of them are sharp. These are sharp. Number of sharp pencils is 1/8 of total pencils. So 1/8 of 24 we will write here. These are the number of sharp pencils. So 1/8 of 24 means we will write it like this. 1/8 of means we will put the sign of multiplication. Then 24. Now we know we can write it as 24/8. And now we will reduce it to the lowest term. So we already know 24 comes in the multiplication table of 8. So 8 ones are and 8 threes are 24. So we will get 3 here. That is number of sharp pencils is 3. Now what you have to find out? You have to find out how many pencils are not sharp. So if we will subtract the number of sharp pencils from the total pencils, we can easily get the number of pencils which are not sharp. So total 24 pencils were there, out of which 3 are sharp. So how many are not sharp? We will subtract. So we will get here 21. So 21 is the answer. Now because children this is a word problem, so final answer we will write in the form of statement. So we will write it as thus 21 pencils are not sharp. Okay. You will get this statement at the end of the question only. Okay. How many pencils are not sharp? 21 pencils are not sharp. Okay. So this will complete your answer. So in this way we will read the question carefully. We will find out what information is been given. what we have to find out, which operation to be used. Finally, we will solve and write the answer in the form of a statement. Okay, children. Now, let's move to the next question. Next question, question number 2 is Simmi, Rahul, Amar and Aftab each walked from their houses to the park. Simmi walked 1/2 or half mile. Rahul walked 2/8 mile. Amar walked 3/4 mile and Aftab walked 5/8 mile. Now arrange these distances from the greatest to the least. So children, whenever we have to arrange from greatest to smallest, so there should be the fraction should be equal. They should be like. Okay, it means their denominators should be same. But here in this question you can see they have different denominators. Here we have 1/2 mile, that is the distance walked by Simmi. Then Rahul walked 2/8 mile. Then Amar walked 3/4 mile and Aftab walked 5/8 miles. So how we will be able to compare them? We can only compare them, these fractions, when they will be like. What do you mean by like? Like means their denominator should be same. So here you can see two fractions are there which have same denominator. So what we will do, we will make 1/2 and 3/4 also as like fraction. So what we will do, we will write the first fraction, that is 1/2, and to get the denominator 8 only, we will multiply both the numerator and denominator by 4. So 1 4s are 4 and here we will get 2 4s are 8. Now this 1/2 is also a like fraction. You can see it has the same denominator. Similarly, we will convert 3/4 also to like fraction. So to make it like fraction, what we will multiply by 4 to get 8 here in the denominator? That is 2. So we will multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2. So what we will get? 3 2s are 6 and 4 2s are 8. Now you can see all fractions are like. So now we can easily compare their numerators. Okay. So here we have to arrange these distances from the greatest to the least. So here now we will convert them to, we will arrange these distances. You can see here distance walked by, yes, distance Simmi walked. She walked 1/2 mile. It has been given, so we will write it as, then distance walked by Rahul, that is 2/8 mile. Then distance Amar walked, that is 3/4 mile. And distance covered by Aftab is 5/8 mile. Now you can see, as we discussed, we will convert them to like fraction. So yeah, here we have converted this 1/2 to like fraction. So we will get here 4/8. You can see how we have converted. Then we will also convert this distance 3/4 mile also to like like fraction. So how we will convert? We will, yes, so we will convert this also by multiplying both the numerators and numerator and denominator by 2. So here we will get 3/4 also will be converted to like fraction by multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 2. So here we will get 6/8. So now we have all the like fractions. So now we have 4/8, then 2/8, then 3/4 is converted to 6/8 and then 5/8. Now we have to convert that from greatest to smallest. So the fraction here with the greatest numerator will be greatest and we will arrange them accordingly. First we will write 6/8, then 5/8, then 4/8 and then 2/8. And now we will write their respective fractions. So 6 upon 8 was converted from 3 upon 4. So that is the greatest fraction. Then 5 upon 8 will be as it is. Then 4 upon 8, it was converted from 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2, and then finally 2 upon 8. So in this way we will arrange them from greatest to smallest order. Okay. Now next question is question number 4. John had 8 slices of pizza. He gave 1 upon 2 of them, or half of them, to Annie, and 1 upon 4 of the remaining slices to Ruby. How many slices are left with John? So again you have to read and you have to understand what information is being given. So here you can see John is having 8 slices of pizza. He gave 1 upon 2 or half of them to Annie. Suppose he has 8 slices or 8 pieces of pizza. Half of them he gave to Annie. So what will be half of 8? It will be 4. That you can easily write. It means he gave 4 slices to Annie. And 1 upon 4 of the remaining slices. Now here children, 1 upon 4 of the remaining slices. So what will be remain when he gave half of them to Annie? So when he gave half of them to Annie, means 4 slices he gave to Annie. So what will be remaining slices? 8 minus 4, 4. Now of this remaining slices, he gave 1 upon 4 of the remaining slices to Ruby. Means 1 upon 4 of 4 he gave to Ruby. So what will be 1 upon 4 of 4? It will be 1 slice. 1 ones are 1. It means he gave 1 slice to Ruby. Now how many slices are left with him? So what was the number of remaining slices? It was 4, out of which he gave 1 upon 4 to Ruby, means 1 piece to Ruby. So what is left with him? We will subtract. So how many pieces are left with John? He is having 3 slices only. Okay. Now let's solve it step by step. So first children, we will write what is being given. So as we discussed, the number of slices of pizza with John is 8, which has been given. Okay. Then number of slices given to Annie. As we discussed, he gave 1 upon 2 of those slices to Annie. So when we will find out 1 upon 2 of 8, that is 1 upon 2 multiplied by 8, what we will get? 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. Means 4 slices he gave to Annie. Okay. Now what are the remaining slices? How we will get the number of remaining slices? When we will subtract this 4 from total slices that John was having. So 8 minus 4, we will get 4. Now number of slices given to Ruby. So as we discussed, he gave 1 upon 4 of remaining slices to Ruby. So 1 upon 4 of 4 will be 1 upon 4 multiplied by 4. So this will be cancelled. 4 ones are 4. So 1 slice. Means he gave 1 slice to Ruby. Now how many slices are left with John? So we will write number of slices left with John is equal to 4 slices were remaining, out of which 1 he gave to Ruby. So how many are left? 4 minus 1. We will get here 3. So now final answer we will write in the form of statement, which is like thus John is left with 3 slices. So this is our final answer, which we will write in the form of statement. Okay children. So in this way you will solve the given word problems. So it is very easy children. You have to read the question carefully. You have to find out what information is been given, what you have to find out, which operation to be used, and how you have to solve the answer, and final answer to be written in the form of statement. So children, you will practice question number 3rd and 5th. Only 5 questions are there in this exercise, out of which 3 we have already solved now only. So question number 3rd and 5th you will practice on your own. And that's all for today, children. Thank you and have a nice day.